Hello everybody, welcome to Market Masterclass on this Thursday, the 13th of April. It's deep into Easter week here in the Philippines, and we're going to look at the Northern Territories and the capital city therein in Australia. We're going to look on the world front at Darwin. And Darwin has 48% of the total population of the new territories, which covers a vast area of 3,163 square kilometers. And the total population of the new territories is estimated at about 244,500 people. And the population in Darwin City is 116,500. So that's the first indication of the economy, which is totally dependent on three aspects. Mining, very important, $2.5 billion a year comes from mining. We're talking about gold, zinc, bauxite, manganese, uranium, and other products from mining. Offshore, we've got oil and natural gas from the Timor Sea, which is the levels of production are increasing there. Tourism, despite its major isolation, if you like, on the very north coast of Australia, we're talking about, even way back in 2006, we're talking about 1.4 million visitors a year, and very important for the job market. So 10% of all jobs come from tourism and related services. In terms of construction, there was a massive LNG project. Construction has been completed, which has put a bit of a downer on new investment and employment. It was a massive investment, which is now complete after 4 years. Business investment, government capital formation is very important. You've got very strong government input into the area for investment and for employment, and you have a very substantial military presence in the area. And in fact, in recent years there's even been a joint agreement, and US troops are on the ground in Darwin, plus military aircraft, US military aircraft. And they're talking about 2,500 US troops by the end of 2017. So a very substantial defensive ploy there by the Australian government. Recently, 2016, there were $88 million worth of commercial building approvals. It's very far from any other big centres in the country. We're talking about it's 2,846 kilometres from Brisbane in Queensland. Unemployment is only 3%. Very interesting, the median age of the population is extremely low, by far the lowest in the country. It's just 31.3 years of age, and they estimate that 23% of the population in Darwin is under the age of 15. It's subject to disasters. The town has been built rebuilt 4 times. In 1897 there was a cyclone, had to be rebuilt. 1937, a cyclone, had to be rebuilt. 1974, Cyclone Tracy, had to be rebuilt, and it was also bombed and had to be rebuilt during the Second World War, bombed by the Japanese. It's named after Charles Darwin, who, because the ship that first surveyed the area, the Beagle, HMS Beagle, British ship, Charles Darwin had formerly been a passenger on that ship. So Darwin, a isolated, small, yet productive, as I say, on the mining front and the tourism front and the military front, very important. GDP for the whole of the new territories rated about 2.5% in 2015-2016. It's reckoned to be on the up for 2016-2017, up 3.2% of GDP. So overall, it's a small community, but humming along in the right direction, and has a focus on defence, very much so. There is also, interesting enough, deliberate development of a Chinatown, and Chinese restaurants is also part of the Darwin scene, if you like. A lot of isolated, pristine beaches, tremendous amount of wild countryside around, which of course is what attracts the tourists, plus some museums, plus some artwork museums as well. So that's a little roundup of the capital city of New Territories, of Northern Territories rather, Darwin. I hope you found that useful and interesting. Bye for now.